Thank you. Hi, my name is Omid Singh. I'm a comedian. I'm half Iranian and half Indian, so technically I'm Pakistani. If you don't get that joke, look at a globe, because it's hilarious. I'm very happy that I was asked to speak today at the Student Center of Golden West College. It's very nice. I grew up in Irvine. If you've never heard of Irvine, it's where all the Asians come from. Literally, it's, you remember the Beijing Olympics? That happened in Irvine, in one apartment complex. Have you ever been driving and you see one of those Asian moms with the Darth Vader visor on? That's scary. You see an Asian woman, she could be driving or she could be welding something in her car. You're not really sure. That's where I grew up. That's my base. I also lived in Katy, Texas for a little bit. If you've never heard of Katy, Texas, good for you. Good job. It's a terrible place. I am the blackest Mexican in Katy, Texas. Let me tell you that much. No diversity. I got made fun of. I used to be a very fat kid, and I got made fun of while I lived in Texas. I was on the swings one day, like a G, which is already funny. Seeing a fat kid on the swings, hilarious. Because in your brain you're thinking, any second now, that chain's gonna break, and we're gonna have a YouTube video on our hands. So I was on the swings, and about 10 feet away from me, this kid named Bobby, he went, "Hey, get off the swings, Gandhi!" I was like, Gandhi? I didn't even know I was being made fun of, because usually when you're being made fun of, you're not being named the most respected person in your people's history. It's like going up to a black guy and be like, "Get off the slide, Martin Luther King!" It doesn't make any sense. So I just kept swinging, and then Bobby said, "Yeah, I'm talking to you, fat Gandhi!" And I was like, oh, okay. He's making fun of me. I just kept swinging. I was like, "Go away, JFK," and he didn't get it. Thank you. I come from a divorced family. Not that I've been divorced. Haven't been married yet to be divorced. That would be crazy, right? If you could be divorced without being married. Hey, I would divorce you in 20 years. I just want to let you know that. That hasn't happened to me yet. But my parents got divorced on my 18th birthday, which was a pretty clear sign that they were just doing it for the kids. My mom got remarried. She married a guy named Chuck, which is a little weird because my name's Omid. My sister's name is Negin. My mom's name is Katayun. And now we have a Chuck in our family. He invented, when you call Bank of America and you get the automated voice messaging system, the "thank you for calling Bank of America." He invented that. So my Persian mother hated my Indian father so much that she married the white guy who ended tech support. I think that's pretty crazy. I'm just stalling right now, to be honest. I wrote something about what I was supposed to talk about, and I'm just more comfortable telling jokes, and that's why I'm doing that. But I did write something about leadership, leading by example, and if I could have a few moments of your time, I'd like to read it to you. Yes. Thank you. Hello, Golden West College is how it begins. I'm happy to be here today to talk about one of my favorite subjects, leadership. There are different forms of leadership, ranging from hostile warlords who rely on fear to lead, to courageous leadership, which can be seen by sports athletes that command the position of captain. Leadership to me is not letting anyone else dictate your path. It helps to have an idea of where you want to go in your life's journey, and leadership, I believe, will help you get there. Unimportant to me is the idea that leadership means having hordes of people following you. Leadership means being one step, thought, feeling, emotion, idea ahead of others, and reaching back to help those behind you. To be a leader does not make you an automatic winner all the time. True leadership is not having to win, but instead being listened to and understood. I call this talk Lead by Example because examples are simply ideas we can strive for. Examples help make guidelines to what you want to do. For example, I'm kind of just talking to you all right now. Some are paying attention, and some are wondering how many likes their Instagram post is getting right now. Both are fine to ponder and enjoy. I'm rambling now because even though I don't have any army that I lead, I feel I make an impact as a leader every day. Leadership is a character trait we thankfully all have. Our ideas are each original and somehow still relatable to one another, and when enough of these like-minded people get together, we see leadership in action. Just because you don't have power doesn't mean you're not a leader. It's very important to remember. Just because you don't have power doesn't mean you are not a leader. Enjoy your time here at Golden West, and remember that there is a whole world out there waiting for you to explore and lead. Good leadership is knowing that you belong on a team. I'm a terrible leader unless a zombie apocalypse is happening. I'm pretty worthless in a leadership position. Leadership, I don't know why I put that in there. But I just want you guys to know, if a zombie apocalypse happens, call me. It's just treadmills, that's all we need. Just put the zombies on treadmills and they're fine. I don't know why we're trying to chop off their heads and do all these things. Huge treadmill, zombies, go about your day. Oh, that's what the clapping is for? Thanks. I'm glad that my zombie plan gets an applause break. Can't wait to tell my mom. Mom, they clapped for me. Oh, what, about leadership? No, zombie apocalypse. Everyone's on board. Leadership, I lost my spot. Leadership, either through leading or following, only consists of one thing, and that is love. We've all made it this far in life, and we have all hopefully seen firsthand that most people who ask you to follow them are most of the time bullshit. Not all, but most who seek power through leadership are truly stinky bull feces. Remember that power is unimportant because most of the time it doesn't apply to your life. At all moments we are created equal, and our moment that we share together is the only time you have to be you and for me to be interacting with you. In all sense, we're all iPhones, and our interaction with one another is what makes us leaders. Don't drop me, make sure I'm charged, and fill me with your favorite apps. My greatest leaders have always been my teachers. I mean those both inside and outside a traditional classroom. Learn, read, and write your thoughts and come up with the next great idea. It's in your brain, it's floating around between thinking about your homework and if you'll match with that sweet crush on Tinder. Don't be scared. The best advice I think I've received is from my dad. He told me, no guts, no glory. He said that to me before I got my appendix cut out. Lead by example, but not the example given because it's wrong. Make your own future and do what you want because this is the one life you get to live, most likely, unless Hindus are right, and then you get to come back as a dolphin or a Shih Tzu. Those are your two options. Yeah, dolphin, every time, right? Take control and lead, and I do mean take control because it'll never be given to you. It is a height you must reach by yourself, and that is what will make you a leader. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your life.